You know, you've poured everything, your blood, your sweat, probably a few tears, into building your business. But what about your final, and you could argue your most important project? I'm talking about your retirement. For most business owners, this is a totally different ballgame. So today, we're going to build that roadmap, a real plan for a secure and fulfilling retirement. Let's dive in. So let me ask you a question, and I want you to be honest with yourself. You've built this amazing, successful business, but have you engineered your own exit? Your path to financial freedom? That's a masterpiece of strategy all on its own. It's not about ending things. It's about successfully launching the next and best chapter of your life. And here's the real trap, isn't it? For so many entrepreneurs, their entire net worth is locked up inside their company. It looks great on a spreadsheet, sure, but you can't use that paper wealth to buy groceries or book a flight to Hawaii. Relying solely on your business for retirement is like betting your entire future on a single stock. It's a huge, huge risk. So, how do we fix this dilemma? Well, we're going to tackle it in two parts. First things first, we need to build a financial fortress for you, personally, one that's completely separate from the day-to-day roller coaster of running your business. Let's see how that's done. Look, this part is absolutely non-negotiable. You have to systematically take money off the table and build your own personal safety net. Think of it as diversifying your own life. Because let's face it, even the strongest businesses can get hit by something out of the blue. A personal retirement account, that's the one thing that makes sure your future is secure no matter what happens down the road with the company. So where do you even start? The great news is you've got options and there's no one-size-fits-all answer. As you can see here, if you're flying solo, a SEP IRA or a solo 401k can give you some incredible savings power. Got a small team? A simple IRA is a fantastic, super easy way to help everyone save for the future. The real key is just picking the vehicle that's right for you and for your business. And when I say saving power, I mean it. Just look at this number. For 2024, if you're a solo business owner, a solo 401k could let you sock away up to $69,000. You might be wondering, how is that even possible? Well, it's because you get to contribute as both the employee and the employer, which basically doubles your saving potential. This is genuinely one of the most powerful wealth-building tools you have as an entrepreneur. But these plans do so much more than just grow your money. Every single dollar you contribute lowers your taxable income today, and it all grows tax-deferred for tomorrow. But honestly, the most important thing is it creates a personal financial engine. You're not just building business equity, you're building a future that is truly and independently all yours. Okay, so you've got your personal foundation secured. Now we can move to part two, your business. This is where we figure out how to turn all that value you've built over the years into the actual fuel for your retirement. It is time to plan your exit. So, how do you want your business story to end? There are really four main paths you can take. You can sell to an outside party, like a competitor or a private equity firm. You could pass it on to the next generation in your family. You could even sell it to your most dedicated employees through something called an ESOP. Or if your business is really just you, you might simply wind it down. The right path depends entirely on your goals. Now, this timeline, this tells you everything you need to know. A successful exit is not some spontaneous event that just happens. No way. It's a process. And ideally, you should start planning at least 5 years out. That gives you time to clean up your financials, get a realistic valuation, and basically make your business as attractive as possible. Procrastination is the absolute enemy of a profitable exit. Let's make this real. Meet Lisa. She ran a small manufacturing company. 5 years before she wanted to retire, she started the process, got her books in order, engaged a broker, and the result? A totally smooth transition and a $1.5 million sale that completely funded her retirement. Now that is the power of a plan. But what happens when you don't have one? Well, let's look at the flip side with Joe, a dentist. He loved his work and just assumed he'd do it forever. He never made an exit plan. When he was finally ready to hang it up, he found out that the practice's entire value was tied to his personal relationships with his patients. Without him, there wasn't much to sell. He walked away with just a fraction of what he'd hoped for. That is the high price of not planning. But hey, selling isn't your only option. Maria, a baker, she shows us a whole other path. She worked with her daughter for years, planning a really smooth succession. When Maria retired, she kept a 30% stake in the business, which now gives her a steady stream of income. This way, she gets to see her legacy continue while still securing her own financial future. It's a win-win. Okay, so let's connect all the dots now. You've built your personal nest egg. You've successfully exited your business. So how do you put it all together to create the retirement you've actually been dreaming of all these years? This is it, the final conversion. That lump sum from a sale, you can invest that to generate income for decades. Or you could structure an installment sale that gives you a predictable paycheck every month. You could even sell the business but keep the real estate, and bam, you're a commercial landlord. Whatever method you choose, this is the step where your life's work finally transforms into your life's next adventure. I love this quote because it just says it all, doesn't it? The same vision and strategic thinking you use to build your business from nothing, you have to apply that exact same energy to your exit. It's the capstone of your entire entrepreneurial career. It's what protects your legacy and your financial security. So, if you don't remember anything else from our chat today, remember this simple formula. Number 1, build your personal savings. Number 2, plan your exit years in advance. And number 3, connect the two. These two pillars, working together, that's what builds the bridge to the retirement you deserve. You know, at the end of the day, this isn't about hitting age 65. It's about reaching a state of financial and personal readiness. You have put in so much work to build something incredible. Now is the time to put in the planning to actually enjoy the freedom you've worked so hard to earn. So I'll just leave you with this one question to think about. Your business, it stands as a testament to your hard work, your vision. But your retirement, that is your personal legacy. Is it going to be a story of freedom and fulfillment, or one of regret and what-ifs? The choice, right now, is yours. If you're ready to start building that roadmap for real, you're going to need the right tools. For some personalized guidance and resources to help you navigate this whole journey, I'd suggest visiting retirementaihelper.com. Thanks for spending some time with me today.